body of Tim Miller's daughter, Laura, is one of 4 that turned up in this League City field between 1983 and 1991.
Why don't we want to solve this? This is a big deal here.
It was kind of a Wild West. There was a lot of good old boys type stuff going on.
I invented drive-by shootings in Dickinson, Texas. Yes, I fought Clyde Hedrick.
Wrong place, wrong time, you know, run into the devil sometimes.
Now we really have a reason for this to be called the damn killing fields.
She loved Janis Joplin, and you know, that was her time. You know, we came up where ZZ Top and Janis Joplin were coming up.
You just want to believe everything, and the calls I got from psychics and stuff, oh my God, I'd go all over the place at that time. There was actually an Indian one time that came out here and set up a teepee and stuff, and it was going to get rid of all the evil and find out who killed, you know, the girls and everything. And at that time I believed that. I came out here, I sat with him, smoked a peace pipe, did all kind of crazy stuff.
Today's date is April the 4th. It's Thursday, and it's 8:42 a.m. I'm Lieutenant Tommy Hansen with Galveston County Sheriff's Office, Agent Renison with the FBI, and you're Clyde Edwin Hedrick, right?
Yes.
Okay. Clyde, you know the drill.
Ellen Beeson, along with a friend of hers, Candy Gifford, and Candy Gifford's husband, and a man named Clyde Hedrick had all been at Texas Moon, which is a club that was in League City.
She lived with her parents, and so the next day they found Ellen's car in the parking lot of the bar. And so they started calling around, primarily to Candy. Candy reached out to Clyde saying, where did she go? And he gave a couple of differing statements. But at that point, she just became a missing person.
Even though he didn't work on the case, he had heard about the case and kind of, you know, heard information that had been passed around through the police department through those years. So he knew it existed and knew that it was still unsolved. And so in 2011, he received permission to open this case back up.
They knew Clyde Hedrick was attached. They knew he ditched the body.
I think what we wanted to make sure that everyone remembered in the end, like for closing the jury and just the public, is how much Ellen Beeson had gone through. In the end, it was about her. It was about Ellen Beeson.
I feel it's my responsibility, and it's the responsibility of our family to continue to get answers and justice for her.
She was family. Somebody has to be her voice.
What I was told is that she was raped brutally beaten to death, and left naked in a ditch.
And very, very, very early on, right after Laura's body was found, Clyde's name was brought up.
Either Clyde is the most unlucky human being that's ever walked the earth, or he's a killer.
You're considered the prime suspect and have been for a long time in the murders of Laura Miller, Heidi Fye, Donna Prudhomme, and Audrey Cook.
She worked for the Texas Moon. She bartended and she waitressed.
How popular was the Texas Moon?
Oh, it was the spot. It's where everybody went to dance.
Clyde the Slide, as his nickname was. Clyde the Slide. He was a big self-proclaimed dancer at the Texas Moon, and he would introduce himself by going out and sliding across the dance floor. Lieutenant Tommy Hansen, Galveston County Sheriff's Office, Major Crimes Unit, Cold Case Investigations.
Clyde was a good-looking guy. He was fit. He was pretty buff.
How did his name come up in these other murders?
He had some, it was determined he had some connections to some people that may have been connected to some of those girls. And they had developed him as a pretty good suspect. And when this case happened, it kind of helped support that that's just what the personality that we're dealing with. We've learned through the investigations on Ellen's case and stuff, and comments that Clyde had made to other people.
They deserve that attention. They deserve that love. They deserve to know that people care and still care and will always care.